Alrighty. Music. My Roll20 music does not want to play right now for some reason. There we go. Okay. So I had to refresh it, I guess. All right. So back into it. Last time you guys finished kind of, episode 3, chapter 3. You guys got all the way through the dragon hatchery. Seems like a lot of the wealth got taken away already, but you defeated everyone that was in there. You are kind of worried where the cult is going to head next and operate next. There's some thoughts they might do it in some big cities, and after consulting, the maps of the nearby region, you guys decided, I believe you're heading towards Scornubel. Scornubel, sorry. I mispronounced the middle syllable there. It's like a major caravan city. Like, there are some permanent buildings, but it's a lot of trade traffic for almost the whole region goes through here. So likely, if the cult was trying to move anything, they'd have had to have gone somewhere along the trade route, maybe stopped through here. I don't think you guys decided last time. Did you want to try to go back to Greenest to get horses, or not spend the time on that?
I mean, it looks a little. Well, where exactly in the mountains are we?
So currently, you just came out. You guys are basically after coming back out of the little plateau, or you're where that compass rose is. That's like your indicator.
Cool. Would because it seems like going to Greenest and back would more than double the journey.
Yeah. So the trade off pretty much is like at the moment you guys don't have any horses, so if you go like to Scornabel and then in a different direction, you're still traveling slower. But potentially you could pick them up there as well.
About Bird Dusk.
Go just try kind of.
They'll have horses, right?
Let's see. I gotta refresh myself on Bird Dusk. There's so many cities here. Which one was that? Okay, so Burdusk's vibe, I'd say you guys at least know the general facts about it from being near here. You would know that Burdusk is kind of this like twin city that is now built on the place where two settlements used to be, an elven moot hall and a human fishing village. That have now kind of like grown together over the years.
Do you think they might have horses we could pick up?
You think there's a decent chance, yeah. There's some, maybe not as readily available as like a particular trade city, so there might be some like cost increases.
Okay.
But there are other stores there as well.
We'll go that way.
All right, so heading toward Burdusk. Alrighty. So, you guys are in book 3. What is your desired travel pace? So we kind of touched on this last time. I didn't write down the guys that settled on one, but basically the travel paces. You guys can try to go fast, which will get you 30 miles a day, but it'll be a -5 to passive perception. You guys could go normal speed, 24 miles a day, nothing. Or you could go slow, 18 miles a day. Bug flying around here that I can't grab. Dang it. But if you go slow, you're able to, like, stealth as you go.
I put normal.
Same.
Right? And yeah, and if you guys can measure on the map, it's, like, to scale, so... Normal pace being 24, so it'd probably take you about 2 days to get to Burdusk.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are going along on this first day, everyone give me a perception check. Alright, we coming in with 19 is the highest right now, then a 15.
It's probably Waka.
And then Waka will probably get high as well, but 19's, I think, going to be good enough. Okay. So, you, Darval, you guys get to, like, kind of a break in the road up ahead. And you glance to the side. At first, it looks like a rock is off, like, a little bit distance from the side of the road. And then you see that it is a human head. However, upon closer inspection, as you focus in, he's not decapitated. It looks like someone has been buried up to their neck. They look to be unconscious, but you can see, like, faint breath, kind of, like, blowing the grass in front of him.
Well, I can pump one lay on hand into him.
Alright, this guy kind of, like, not right away, kind of, like, groggily shakes his head. What's going on? Who are you? And as you, like, bend down and do that lay on hands, you see that, like, written on his head, some kind of ink or paint, is the word Oathbreaker.
Ooh. I look at him and say, I was gonna ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
Oh, mate, you're not in a good situation.
Sorry, my throat's a bit parched. The name's, Carlin Amethel.
Nice to meet you, mate.
I'm from a nearby town, and I was supposed to marry this girl, and I broke off the engagement. Her brother and father, I found out they were bandits, and they wanted me to join them once I became part of the family, and, well, I guess they didn't take too kindly to me saying no.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Same here. Well, Darval rolled a crit, so...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, hell of a nat 20 there. Okay. So, you kind of look down, you think that that is... Perhaps some of that is true. But even though some of that is true, you think that there is more to it than this. Like, just because they might have run him out of town, they wouldn't have buried him and, like, wrote Oathbreaker on him.
Okay. I'm going to say, what happened next. I'm going to say it very pointedly.
I'm going to say give me either an Intimidate or a Persuasion check here. Okay. All right. Look, are any of you all... Are you all familiar with the Harpers? Let's give me a history check to see if you guys know who they are.
Sure. I know nothing. Okay, never mind. Why'd I get a better roll on that than I did my insight?
Jesus Christ.
I have a -1 in my history.
Lyral and Ander are struggling a little bit. Darval again, though, you pull through. So Harpers are kind of this, like, long running secret society in Faerun. They've, like, fallen several times, reformed, kind of over and over again. It's very much like a... There's not really a cohesive structure, really. It's very, like, decentralized, grassroots. But they're kind of dedicated to these, like, noble beliefs that, you know, too much power leads to corruption, and that no one should be powerless. So they kind of, try to, almost Robin Hood style, help the downtrodden and make sure that no one is amassing too much power.
I see.
So like, the Harpers are secretive, but they're not, like, a bad organization.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say I've heard of them in passing. How do they fit in to your story? And how you wound up buried in the ground?
So how does it fit into his story that he's one of them?
Yeah, I'm asking him that.
Gotcha,
Oh,
okay.
he's one of them.
Alright, look, I was tracking a bunch of stolen loot heading north. Some group of bandits or ne'er-do-wells has been picking villages around here clean. And
I know.
he's like,
I think
you
that
know
might
about
be
it.
the dragon cult.
He kind of frowns. He's like, that would make sense. I was suspicious that they might be, but look, I wormed my way into their group. Thought they were just regular smugglers at first. Became suspicious, and in the end, they said I was, a betrayer and an oath breaker because I'd promised to travel with them. They buried me here. If they're really, like you say, they're the cult of the dragon, I guess I got off easy.
I'd say so. How hard would I need to start burying him, I guess.
You start digging up. It probably would take you about an hour or two of work.
Do you think a bear could help us with that faster? Actually, I don't know what to.
Yeah, potentially. Could help you dig
Sure.
faster.
You want to use wild you don't always wild give him the bear now.
Let's see. I'm gonna. Can I see, like, does he look damaged or any way, or is he just slightly bruised up?
He looks like, if you got one point into him with that lay on hands, he looks pretty fucked up. Looks like he's been out here a couple days, maybe dehydrated. Like, if he hadn't had magical healing, this would have been a much harder recovery.
Before I turn into a bear, I'm gonna do cure wounds on him. And heal him up.
Oh, okay. I think that's pretty close to his max. I'm gonna check his sheet. He's not quite at max, but that does help a lot.
Okay.
As you dig him up, you see that he actually, like, clearly is a bit more skilled than just some random, guy trying to do what's right for the Harpers. You see they did bury him with some of his weapons. They're a little messed up now, but he's trying to fix them. He's got a short sword. He's got a hand crossbow kind of clipped to the side of his belt. You think this guy is no stranger to combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna after he's up in a thing say to him. So tell me, friend, do you know where these guys were heading?
He's like, I thought they were heading toward the trade town up ahead, but I don't know. Maybe they were just feeding me false information. I don't know how much they,
Yeah,
like, were leading me on.
understandable.
He's like, if I had to guess, maybe they're headed to Baldur's Gate or maybe Waterdeep.
Okay, that checks out.
It's like they could be heading there by one way or the other. If they follow the main road, they'll have to either hit Scornabel and keep going north, or head west towards Baldur's Gate, then cut up the coastal highway.
Yeah. Good to know. Well, you think you can handle yourself on your own out here for a bit? You know where you're heading?
Yeah, I think I can take care of myself. Listen, if you all, I'll keep trying to do what I've been doing, but if you all make it up to Waterdeep, come find me. I got a fair amount of contacts there, and well, I know my way around the city. I can help you guys out if need be.
Awesome. Can you write me your name again one more time?
Carlin Amethel, and I'll type that in the chat one sec. Carlin Amethel.
Where is he from?
He's from Waterdeep. So that's like, I'll zoom out on the map a little bit. So like, if you guys are headed, actually I'll drag you guys a bit more. You guys are a bit closer to Burdusk now.
Ben.
What's up?
I'm getting echo from you, of you,
Hmm.
and me as well.
If it's from me, I don't know what it'd be coming from me. Let me switch my headphones around.
Was anyone else getting that?
I am getting it also.
How's
Me too.
that? Is that any better?
No.
Well, that is strange.
We actually aren't getting feedback.
Whoa.
So
What
is
was
it
that
coming out
again?
from my end or from
So I hear everybody echoing from you.
I can hear an echo when you talk as well. Talk
Weird.
again.
Same here.
Oh, you know, I have a hunch. I figured out. Waka, your video is on roll 20.
Oh,
Oh.
so it's Waka.
There we go.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yep.
I was like looking at my settings. I was like, I don't know what the fuck would be causing that.
Yeah, and that's why he was the only one not getting it, I guess.
Okay,
Problem
okay,
solved.
that makes more sense. Anyway, yeah. So you guys would be a bit closer to Burdusk now, but yeah, I'll kind of draw a path with the ruler if you guys want to zoom out. So like, you guys are heading up to Scornbell. They could continue up this way like a long time. Toward Waterdeep. Or they could, like, come up through Scornbell, hook a left to Baldur's Gate, and then kind of rejoin and go up to Waterdeep. It's a little bit longer to go to Baldur's Gate, but, like, you're unclear whether, you know, maybe they need to stop by there or not.
Yeah. Well, either way, we gotta get to Scornbell first.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get some more information there about which direction they're headed.
All right. He's gonna kind of start like making his way ahead. He says he's gonna sidestep, go back to the town of Erebor. It's a bit southeast of you guys, and check in there, and then he'll probably head directly to Waterdeep.
Cool. Well, if we live long enough and make our way up there, we'll find a way to get in touch with you. Where should we find you? I'd ask him.
Once you're in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. He would tell you that he usually hangs out in Waterdeep. He usually hangs out by the dock ward.
Okay.
That'd be the best place to probably find him. He's like not sure exactly where he's gonna stay right now.
Fair enough.
But there are like 10 wards, so he at least narrows it down.
Yeah. Cool. Well, good luck on your travels.
Klein's his
You
head
might
to
want
you
to get an
guys.
ink upgrade at some point.
Alrighty. As you guys are heading out, you guys are gonna have to camp for the night before you can reach Burdusk. And I will change us here in a second. If you guys want to figure out a watch order.
Yes. Absolutely.
I think our normal is fine where I'm the darkest point.
Yeah.
I think I was the ending.
I should also be darkest point.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm gonna give whoever's with me 300 feet of dark vision.
Well, maybe you and Willis should not overlap then, because she has some pretty great dark vision too.
Yeah, I also trance though.
That's true. That's true. I do.
All right.
You can take two too.
If you guys want to put yourselves, give me 1 sec. If you guys want to put yourselves around that fire over here, you'd be dropping your characters right there.
Full fire.
Thank you, thank you.
to be back.
All right.
I'll go first. Take first watch, I guess.
You're taking
Then
first watch?
Literal, I guess so. Then Literal maybe takes second watch. Will takes third, and Literal takes fourth. How does that sound?
Sure.
Me?
Because Literal only needs 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, does trance have to be consecutive?
Does what have to be consecutive?
Trance.
It does not. No, as long as you get that amount of
Okay.
like trance over the course of the night.
Then yeah, I can do 2 and 4, and whoever's with me on 2, if anyone is, I can share dark vision for an hour.
All right. So, going down the order. This is gonna be Darval. Give me a perception check as it's your turn on watch.
Okay. Oof.
Okay.
That's not good.
All right. In that case. Then you are not going to see these people approaching.
That's not good. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Did they get surprise around on us?
Yes.
Oof.
And the others are going to spread out. So all of these bandit-looking guys are going to attempt a stab here. All at advantage, and then we're going to roll in. They are currently all wielding scimitars. So, Darval, you are first. Immediately crits.
Ooh.
You take 7. Next guy misses with advantage. Third guy's a regular hit. So next one is another 3.
They don't have advantage on me because I'm standing, right? I'm not prone. Oh, but it's sneak attack. Right?
Just because they're just snuck up on you. You didn't see them. They're
okay, so
hidden.
how much else? How much else do I take besides 7?
Let's see. So yeah, it was 7 and then another 3. So it should have been 10 total.
Okay. Can I scream really loudly when I get hit to like wake people up?
It will, but it's gonna be 3 more attacks. So 1 on Ander. Ander, what's your AC normally?
My AC. I believe it's 14. Yeah, it's 14.
As regular human Ander. Okay, you are gonna get hit for 5.
Okay.
Waka, they miss even with advantage. Holy shit. Willa, that's a 16. Does that hit?
Yeah, mine's 15.
All right. Well, minimum damage. Willa takes 2. All right, and then let me clear out the turns from last time. Everyone, go ahead and click their tokens and roll on in.
Ooh, Waka, look at that.
Wow, Waka. Oh. Wait, I had to re-roll that. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's sort the order. Waka is going to be quick on the draw there, and it's going to be you first. So you're currently prone, so you have to use half your movement to stand up. And you see that, like, you guys have kind of, you haven't got really much camping supplies yet, so you kind of just spread out on whatever bed rolls you might have had in your packs. So you could sit up for 15 feet.
Okay. Okay, so I stand up for 15 feet. Does standing up, is that considered?
It doesn't provoke anything in this. If that was the question.
No. I was wondering if that's considered moving for steady aim. Probably is, but
I would say no, because it's not worded in the rules as you move 15 feet. It's you use 15 feet of your movement. It's the same how, like, my Echo Knight in the game Player, when I use a bonus action to switch places with my double, it, like, uses 15 feet of movement.
gotcha.
So I would say you could still steady aim, as long as you didn't use the rest of your movement.
Yeah, nope. I'm fine right here. Steady aim. I'm gonna shoot that bandit right there.
Okay, so disadvantage, advantage, cancel out. Flat roll on the one standing over Willa.
I have crossbow expert. I
Oh,
don't
yes,
get
so you don't get that.
disadvantage.
Hell yeah. So full advantage.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ah. Not that it helps.
Yeah, so that's still gonna miss. You bolt upright, he whirls around and gets in a defensive stance, and, like, it seems like it was close, but he manages to duck the shot, and boom, heavy bolt goes, like, sailing into the woods off the side of the road.
Lucky jerk.
All right, so with that in mind, we're gonna toss it over to Darval. Darval, you were already standing up. They were just snuck up and stabbed the fuck out of you.
Yep. I'm going to start by using a bonus action to cast Divine Favor.
All right, bonus action. A brief, like, golden light kind of shines in the darkness around the campfire. Looks a bit more pure and radiant rather than the flickering oranges and yellows of the campfire.
Then I'll attack the one on my right. My greatsword.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit. So it's going to be 8 damage. It looks like these guys are very much like ambush people. That seems to be a big chunk of his health with the 8. It's just whoom, drive the great sword past his scimitar. Tries to deflect it, but cannot.
Awesome. That's my turn.
All right. In that case, we're going to go back to the bandits. What's Aze going to do? All right. 2 of them. Ooh, no, that would be bad. All right. The one next to Willa is going to turn to Waka along with his friend. And they're going to start attacking. This one's still got advantage on Ander, and the other 3 are going to just try and, like, full attack Darval and try to do that. So let's start with Darval. There's going to be 3 swings, no longer at advantage.
Okay.
Nat 1, 23, and 12. So 1 hit, I believe.
Right.
All right, the one that gets through, though, is 7 damage, max damage.
Okay.
Ander, the one going on you, since you have not gotten up yet, still at advantage. You said it was 15 or 14 for you?
14.
Okay, that is going to be a hit.
Okay.
5 damage on Ander. And then 2 on Waka, not at advantage. Waka, you dodge 1, kind of catch the swing of the scimitar, like, on the haft of the crossbow, and neither manages to do it.
Awesome.
All right, well, that is all 3 bandits, so back to Willa. Willa, you are still prone, though.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna be wanting to do a bonus action to disengage, and there's no trees or anything nearby, right? For me to kind of try to use cover.
There are not. There's like rocks off to the side of the road. Well, this over here is trees. It's just off in the darkness, but you should be able to see it.
Yeah, let's see, what's that?
It's like decently far.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All I'm gonna do for movement is just go up. Let's go like 15 feet or so. And then I'm gonna shoot my bandit that's kind of under me.
All right. Moving over there, shooting the bandit. This one right here.
Yes.
And you, where did you move the 15 feet? What the fuck? My Xbox just turned on by itself. Start the
Upward.
Okay. It would. Or are you bonus action disengaging?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, no provoking. Go ahead for your shot.
Okay.
No advantage, but if it hits, you will get sneak. Although Waka, you don't have a melee weapon out, so it wouldn't be sneak.
That's okay.
Still a hit though.
Woohoo!
Arrow goes down, or the bolt goes down. Without the sneak, still 5. Seems to almost bloody him as like this shot that he never anticipated having to deal with. Like it doesn't go into his armor; it goes like down through the collarbone.
Oh, so that one's a 1, so I'd like to re-roll that.
Oh yeah, go for it. So it goes from a 5 to a. Let's see how much. Still a 5. All right. Well, I guess it was meant to happen. All right. Next is Ander. As you wake up with just like scimitars slashing into you twice.
All right, I'm gonna turn into a giant hyena.
Okay.
Do I go straight to standing with that?
No, I think you're still prone.
All right, then I use half my movement to get up, and then I attack this guy.
That would be too wild.
Yep.
Also, imagine like what a flex that would be. As just like a druid. Just like, I'm too lazy to stand up. I'll just morph into a beast.
Right.
Like, what a power move. Okay. So we got our giant boy. Large size, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so half speed stand up. Go ahead for your attack roll.
Alright, with that, I am going to bite him. Much. Here it is.
7 will not do
probably
it.
do that.
He seems, like, very surprised, but manages to, like, duck and roll out of the way.
Cool. And that's all I do.
Alright. In that case, Lyril! You wake up, you were the only one who didn't get stabbed. You wake up and see just bandits everywhere. Everyone has, like, blood on them.
So I would like to bonus action phase step
Ooh.
over to right here. And because the season is autumn, I get to choose 2 targets next to me. And that are within 10 feet. So I'm going to choose the 2 that haven't been damaged by Darval yet. And they have to succeed on wisdom saves of 13 or be charmed by me for 1 minute.
Okay. 14 you said?
13.
13. Alright, let's see. 2. Their bonus. That's gonna be a pass and a fail.
Okay. Which one passed and which one failed?
It's gonna be the one. So it was the left and the middle were the ones you did it on?
Yeah.
Okay. The left one failed, middle one passed. So left one is. I'll put a little heart on him.
Okay. And then can I would like to then talk to those 3 bandits and say, you know, I understand that you are probably struggling right now, and this probably wasn't your first choice of career, but you're clearly outmatched fighting us, and I really think you would be better off putting your talents to use for the good of others instead of trying to rob them.
Any? Is there any standards on like what he will or will not do with this?
Nope. Nope.
I think okay. He kind of like eyes glaze over a bit, and he's like, "You're right. What are we doing here? I didn't want to be like this when I was a boy." It looks like he like is getting ready to like turn around and walk the other way.
Okay.
Okay, so that was bonus. Is that your bonus action? Any more movement or anything?
No, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. In that case, back to the top with Waka.
All right, so I forgot I needed my melee weapon to give Will a sneak attack. So I'm gonna drop my crossbow and draw out my rapier.
Okay. Toss the crossbow, kind of settles lightly in the grass.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stab that guy.
Which one?
This guy.
Okay.
That one right.
All right, going for the injured guy. 16 will be a hit. And
I don't get sneak attack. Right?
yeah, I'm trying to. I don't think there's anything you could have done to give it to yourself either at this point.
Yeah.
But still roll damage. 7 is just enough. Drive it through his chest. So one drops. First one drops.
All right. That'll be all.
All right. In that case, Darval, you now have one person reassessing his life choices and 2 more on the sides there.
I'll attack the one the one I attacked once with my great sword.
Okay, this is the one on the far right. You said okay, so that's
Yeah.
absolutely a hit, and with that, kind of cut across from like left hip to right shoulder, he goes down in a spray of blood.
Cool. Can I say something to the guy who's not turned still up?
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I say maybe you should take your take Lyrill's advice and back off now while you can.
I'm gonna say give me an intimidate, but at advantage.
12.
12.
Yeah.
I think he's sticking with it a little bit longer.
That's fair. They didn't warn you.
He gets like lower in his stance. He's like, "Oh, the boys aren't out of the fight yet." Okay, so we got. All right. What? Actually, never mind. We'll save that for a second. So first one is just gonna try to slash Darval. That is a 19, so it does hit. For 5 damage. The one that Lyril took care of with magic is just gonna double move off the screen.
And knock attack him. Let him go.
All right, yeah, let him go.
Yeah,
and then
not.
the one still fighting Darval is just like he yells at the other two. He's like, "Grab whatever's pricey and make a run for it, boys." All right. Waka, what do you think is the most valuable thing you're holding right now? That would be visible.
That would be visible.
Mm-hmm.
Like hands down, it's that crossbow that I chucked on the ground, but I don't know if that counts.
I'd say I'm gonna do a sleight of hand roll. You can oppose it with either your sleight of hand or athletics. He's gonna try to snatch it off the ground and run.
What a jerk! I love that. Don't take that.
Okay, the DC is pretty low to beat.
You said sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Try to do that to a rogue.
He like dives for it, and you just like, while still like glancing over your shoulder to check on the rest of the fight, just bring the heel of your boot down on his fingers, and he just lets out like a extremely
Oh.
high-pitched scream, just, "Ah!"
Yeah.
and just like pulls his hand back. The other guy. So here's the problem with Ander.
All my
You
stuff is
have
locked in.
all your gear phased into your body.
I'm gonna take this chunk of fur and hope it turns into gear.
Yeah, you see, like, he looks deeply confused for a second. I'm gonna roll something here, see what he's gonna go do. Okay. He is gonna try, and he'll still be in engagement range, so it won't provoke yet. So he's 10 feet. Darval, same question.
It's hard. Maybe my holy symbol, my sword as well. My sword's pretty good, probably. That's also an option. I don't have much, so it's not visible. Like I have a great sword, a warhammer, one javelin, my priest pack, my holy symbol. Those are things that are visible.
I'd
I also
say
have
he'd
no
probably
idea.
weapons can be a pretty penny to the poor folk. He'll try and snatch the warhammer off of you.
Okay.
So you can oppose this with either sleight of hand or athletics. Jesus Christ. You are like midway through setting up a swing on the top bandit, and as he leans in, you just fucking grab his wrist and like throw him back a little bit so he stumbles.
Nice.
And that's gonna be back to Willa.
These guys are sucky bandits.
Like their bonuses aren't even that bad.
They need a lesson or two from the rogues.
Saying.
Oh, mother.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my steady aim and shoot at the one that's engaged with Waka right now. So-
Okay. Alright, with advantage. Eve. 14, yes, with advantage, that is just enough. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh, sneaky.
Okay, well, you fly up a little bit farther, and like kind of sighting carefully, making sure you don't hit Waka, just catches him full in the chest. Seems to go like through the heart, partially lodge in his rib cage, point of it out the back. He crumples.
Nice.
Okay, that's where I leave a little dance up here.
The firelight kind of flickering off like your wings a little bit.
Yeah, perfect. I was like, I can't dance that much with a steady aim since that takes my movement, but you know, whatever I can do.
Yeah. It's a little shimmy. All right. So let's do to Ander. I think you might be able to eat this boy.
Yep. Same thing as last time. Bite. 17.
That'll do it this time. Yeah.
Cool. 11.
All right. 11 he's at like barely just at death's door as you kind of like bite a chunk out of his side.
Dang it.
And he's just like, boss, it's not worth it. We gotta run.
I just start laughing hyena at him. Can't speak, but I'll sure laugh at him. That's yeah. Probably no. It's probably really unsettling.
You know, fun fact, they're more related to cats than dogs.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
say that basing that
yeah.
fact off an episode with Catwoman from the like 90s animated Batman show. So it actually don't take that as fact. Feel free to Google that.
Well, I don't know. That show was pretty great.
That show is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
They did their research, so.
Okay, back to our caster at the top.
Okay. I think at this point I will. Do I need line of sight for Sacred Flame?
Yes, I believe so. You can be able to see the target.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do the bandit at the bottom.
I'd say you could, like the one behind Darval?
Yeah.
I'd say you could. I'd probably say disadvantage just because Darval is such a big fucking wall of armor to throw around.
Well, Sacred Flame's just DC. It's not.
Oh, right, this is the DC one. Then I would say yeah. Then it would. I'd say it just goes off.
Okay, now I'm gonna sacred flame at that one at the
All
bar.
right, what's your DC?
13.
Phew, that one is kind of consumed in this burst of like purple blue fire. All right, leaving only one left. Waka.
Is there, oh, I want to pick up my crossbow.
Okay, sorry, he's heading back here. He's picking
Okay.
up his crossbow.
Okay.
So, I guess I'll just, who's left alive?
Just
Just
one.
the-
Seems to be the ringleader, who is looking
Wow.
like he might be questioning his fucking life choices right now.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Do we think that he would be helpful for knowledge of anything?
I go around the fire.
Oh, like would
And
he
then-
have knowledge that's like relevant for you guys?
Yeah, like non-lethal lethal damage type thing.
Potentially. It's hard to say. These guys really came out of nowhere. I will say, unlike Pathfinder Sinowaka, you can just like declare an attack to be non-lethal, and it'll be non-lethal.
Alright. Yeah,
Within
sure.
reason, sometimes I'll change it to like I don't think you can do that with like a heavy crossbow, because like what the fuck would that even look like? But like I'd say a melee weapon, you're just like hitting him with like the basket hilt of your rapier or something.
Okay, yeah, I'll do non-lethal damage with my rapier. I'll just walk over there. I want to round the fire.
All right. Yep, that'll be a hit. Sneak. He's engaged in melee on both sides. Looking to clear a 12 here, basically. Okay, you're good. You walk up, and as he like, it looks like he's turning to like sprint down the road this way, and you just wham right in the back of the skull. He just drops unconscious.
Cool, XP.
XP.
Okay, well-
All right.
And
Oh, so let's time up.
Yeah, I have
I'm
rope
sure
if
some of
you-
you guys with your kits probably have some rope
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have rope.
Everybody is gonna get a flat 100 XP.
Sweet.
Just right, Maz. Just right.
Hell yeah. All right. So here's the question: are you guys leaving tied up for the rest of the night, or are you guys like waiting a little bit before you go back to bed?
That's a good question.
You could also, if you want, you could burn healing on him.
To bring him up, I can give all my lay on hands back and just put a single point of healing into him if you guys want me to.
He
Just
can
one
wait.
point. Yeah, you can wait.
Okay, fair enough. Bedtime.
Just for any hidden like sharp pointy things that he could use to break the rope.
But yeah, make sure he's.
Yeah, I'd say you guys can give me an investigate check because you pat him down actually.
Can Waka and I help each other?
Yeah, you give advantage of that. Let's see what we get with advantage here.
Well, you said what? And,
Investigate.
investigate. So that's with advantage, 15.
Yeah, I'd say you safely. It looks like there was a hidden dagger in his boot, but you do manage to find it. Without that, or his, he's got a short bow and some arrows, or his scimitar. All those bladed things gone. Looks like it'd be very hard for him to break free now.
Any loot in any of the rest of the bodies?
Yep. Between all of them together, you find another 45 gold pieces.
Is there somebody writing that down?
Anyone adding that to the loot?
I can. Sorry, how much was it?
45.
Yeah, I can do that.
All
45
right.
gold pieces. Yeah.
Got another 45.
45 you said.
45 was the amount.
Okay. Also, when we get to somewhere where when we get to the trade area, we should sell all the other stuff we can sell. In our party, we have a lot of stuff worth selling.
Valid. All right. So with that in mind, you guys had time up, so you finish your night's rest. Go ahead and add back any health that might be missing, and then I don't think you guys had any missing hit dice right now.
No, I had one, but now I'm back to full.
Okay, yeah, then you're good. You're good. If you only missed one, then you're fine. All right. Let me exit this out. And give me 1 second here. Gonna bring us to
Daytime.
daytime.
Is the guy still out cold?
All right, so kind of closer to dawn striking. Last you guys take your watch, but nothing untoward happens. And you see he's like kind of groggily. He's like, "What's going on? Like, fucking head." Ah.
Well, mate, you kind of fucked up.
You made bad life decisions.
It's on you.
It's not too late to change your ways.
She's right.
Give me a persuasion check.
Which one of us?
I'll say either of you, but not at advantage.
Okay.
You should do it.
Fair enough. Persuasion. Ooh, nat 1.
All right. What, in a life of honest labor? It's fucking stupid.
Well, there's more things you can do with your skill set. Honest labor's not the only thing you can do.
Yeah, I don't think anyone ever said honest labor. I feel like that's a big assumption on your part.
Kind of raises an eyebrow. Like, all right, well, what am I doing here? Why am I even still alive?
Well, we don't need to kill you either way. But we actually have some questions. More of curiosity than anything. We're out here looking for the Cult of the Dragon. Have you heard anything about their activities recently?
At that, he kind of shifts a little uneasily. Nothing you need to make a check. Like, you can tell he probably does know something. He's like, look, the cult's not someone you want to snitch out on, you know?
Understandable. I say, pulling my sword out and just like rest my hands on it. That said, we're not the kind of guys you want to disagree with. I nod to I nod over to the pile of bodies of his friends.
Give me an intimidate check with advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, look. Damn it. I'll run south anyway, I guess. I saw some of those creepy bastards moving up with a wagon full of loot a couple days back. Looked like they were heading up towards Scornabel, but I don't know. I heard a couple of them talking that they'd swing through Baldur's Gate and then head to Waterdeep after.
I nod. I appreciate the information.
Kind of looks up, hopefully, is it enough for you to let me go?
What do you guys think? I think so. What do you think?
My character's just gonna shake his head like, no, mate. He's just gonna cause troubles for any other people.
What would you do with them then?
Well, if we let you go, will you go directly to the nearest temple and ask them how you can repent?
If that gets me out alive, yes, I'll go do that.
Do I believe him?
What was that last part?
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check. It's hard to say. He's expressions a mix of like fear, a little bit of guilt that he like snitched on some criminals, just didn't want to be that guy, and just still a general hostility for killing his men.
I think I'm I think we should let him go, but he should also remember that he is responsible for the deaths of all of his friends.
I'm gonna be like,
I think we should kill
look
him.
me in the eye
Oh,
and promise me you're not gonna hurt anybody else via robbery. You're gonna go be a decent human in a town with a real job. And
that
that's
job
my
would be like
insight on
chasing
that.
people.
I can make it.
I promise. All right, I just want to live.
And
So-
what does he get with his insight check while he says that?
You think as Waka kind of enters the conversation, he like sees that there's like a bit of blood and like his own matted hair on your basket hilt, and is just like, yeah, I'm yes. Seems way too nervous to like for that to be a lie.
It's like, I guess he'll probably go be a decent human now.
Okay, I'll cut him free.
All right, he like runs off into the woods.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, as I'm cutting him free, I'm gonna tell him, remember this mercy, and then I'm gonna cut him free.
He kind of looking down at, doesn't want to make eye contact, looking down at the dirt, just kind of like nods before he leaves.
Cool.
All right, another day traveling. Any shenanigans? It's closing in on night, but you guys do make it into Burdusk.
Nice.
City of Burdusk. It's kind of a long. You guys can see it's like kind of where the highway and also the river meet. So good. Seems to be pretty defended city, pretty big wall. As you guys approach, you see there's a pair of guards at the gate with a crossed set of halberds. It's almost time for the gate to close. What are you doing?
We're just passing through, hoping to get some horses while we're here.
And surprise me.
That too. I'm gonna gesture to my holy symbol. Do you think we could get in before the gates close?
All right, come on. He like waves you through. He's like, "We're gonna shut the gates though. You'll have to leave in the morning."
Okay.
I know. We won't cause any trouble. Nobody will cause trouble.
Yeah, I won't cause trouble.
I said I hope we don't.
Yeah, no, I don't plan on causing any trouble.
Very good. Cool.
We're good.
And
for
we
Right.
If you need some entertainment, I can help you.
Where are you guys heading for the
his
night?
head in, like,
Like, what are you
What's up?
looking for in here?
an inn?
Yeah, an inn or tavern.
Is there like a blacksmith who sells weapons and whatnot?
Yes, there is.
In the morning.
What's up? We go in the
Is it
morning. I mean,
probably-
it is probably closed by now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll check it in the morning.
Yeah.
If we're allowed to. The guards seem really good about it.
You guys kind of look around for a little bit before being able to thankfully find the Running Stag Inn. He kind of looks you guys up and down, and he's like, got a couple of rooms left. Listen, my wife here will set you up upstairs. Be a gold piece for each of you, though, if you want to stay.
Jesus.
Sure.
Hard times, mate.
So he's like, look, we had a lot of cash that we no longer have as of a couple weeks ago, so yeah,
Understandable.
hard times.
I'll give him four gold pieces for everyone.
5.
Yes, 5. I give him 5 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Alright, he shows you up.
Like,
Shows you up into a room. A couple of rooms here.
Is there like a bar at the bottom of the inn or anything, or is this just an inn?
No, there's a bar down there, but not as like big as like a full sized tavern would be. But like there is like a small bar downstairs.
Okay. Are there people down there?
Let's see how many there are down there. It's getting a little late, but there are about 3 villagers, seem to be locals, kind of just getting a quiet drink. None of them sitting together, each like sitting at different tables around the room.
Okay. I think Waka and I'll go get a drink just in case we happen to overhear anything. It doesn't seem like we will, but just in case.
Okay. Go ahead and if you guys are staying down to listen, each of you give me a perception check. You two, Waka and Willow. All right.
So 19 and a 15.
Okay. So, as you guys listen in, you do see that like one of the patrons does like it looks like he's like on his way out, like kind of settles his tab, but stops at one of the other guys who's drinking, just to kind of like it seems like just exchange pleasantries before they walk out. And he's just like, all right, Ted, you staying in here any longer? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more drinks, then I'll head back to the house. He's like, all right, hey, you have you've got a sister up in Elturel, right? He's like, yeah, why? What about Elturel? He's like, oh, well, I don't know. I had a guy come through my shop earlier, and he was saying how the Order of the Gauntlet there, it's like those paladins, those fighters that all got together. Seems like they're having some trouble. One of their, I guess not their full keep, but one of their safe houses was attacked. I don't know. It just seemed like some ruckus happening over there. I thought you might want to know since your sister's up there. He's like, oh yeah. Thanks. I don't know if I'll have time to head there till the next market day, but I'll keep my ear open. They kind of shake hands. He walks out. So that was all at Elturel, which is the city to the left of Scornbill. And then Order of the Gauntlet.
Ping it again?
It's just over here.
So
due
our
west
path
of Scornbill.
That's Wallace Gate. Perfect.
All right. Anything else you guys are doing before you catch a night's sleep? I'm
gonna pray a bit and then go to bed.
I'm also gonna pray, but probably more extensively because I only need 4 hours of sleep.
You use your, a special God's given skills to get extra prayer in there for the day.
I'll add it in since I haven't done that in a while, so I'll add it in since. Put it down to 4.
All right. In that case, you guys successfully get your prayers done. Feel free to prepare any spells or anything the next day. And then you were looking for, well, you're looking for horses as well, but you were also looking for, I believe, a blacksmith. Was what you're looking for, Waka?
Yeah. Well, okay. So, I guess I have a couple more questions before I go to this.
Sure.
Like, how much gold, like straight gold, without actually having to sell anything, do we have to split between the party?
390.
390.
390.
Okay,
so I could get 25 gold. Cool. 35,
yeah.
I need 35 gold. That's what
Yeah. I think so. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Yeah, and we could obviously take that out of my portion. I just
Do we just want to split that 390 now?
We could.
yeah.
Okay.
You never split, so
Let's see.
that's
That would be 78 each.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll take my share, but I plan to only use it like for important stuff like what have you. So that's useful for the party. 170. Cool.
Okay. So now that I have,
Off the loot sheet.
I would like to see if they have a hand crossbow. I don't know if they'll have one. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty easy to find.
Okay.
Nice.
Is there like a masterwork version of weapons in 5e?
Not really. It's pretty much just the regular or like magic.
Okay. Then yeah, just a regular hand crossbow.
All right. And this is the hand.
That would be 75 gold.
I think it's 75.
Yeah. That's why I needed that extra 35 gold.
Gotcha.
Well, that's pretty much all I wanted. I don't know if anybody else wanted stuff.
I have nothing
I mean,
really much.
Eventually, I'll want plate mail, I think, but that's pretty far off.
I think plate mail is what, like 1,000?
1,500.
Ooh,
So,
Yeah.
that's a while
50%
now.
more than I thought.
Same for me.
Oh my goodness. Good luck, guys. Jeez.
I will
If I
say,
needed magic items.
Yeah, Magic Iron Girl would be good, but yeah.
yeah.
But currently, I have split mail, so it's pretty good for now.
All right. So grabbing that. Is anyone looking for anything else in the city in particular?
That's right.
Horses.
Horses. Okay.
There.
You are able to find some.
Nice.
A regular riding horse. So there's a couple. You could get a riding horse, or a war horse is a bit better, but they're more expensive. Actually, you guys couldn't afford those. A regular riding horse is 75.
Gold?
Yes.
I'll take one.
You could also get a pony,
I'll get a horse.
which
Trust
is
me.
not as good, but 30 gold pieces.
That's good for it. Won't need it for long, but.
And what about like a wagon and some horses?
You could get like a draft horse to pull a wagon. The draft horse itself would be 50. Let me see how much the wagon would be. A wagon would be 35 gold pieces, but it only carries 400 pounds, so it couldn't carry all of you at once.
Well, I'm taking a horse either way for myself.
So
How
a wagon
much
could
would a
probably fit like
wagon cost?
3 of you. So a wagon plus a draft horse is 85, so 10 more than just getting a riding horse.
But you can use 3 people with it, 2 or 3 people with it, so.
Yeah, you and I.
I'll put all 43 in my gold.
Yeah. Between Waka and I, we're happy to get a draft horse and a wagon, and we'll carry whoever we can carry with that. Those that.
I'm
Okay,
willing
so
to split
the-
part of that with me.
Okay.
Okay, so you said 85 divided by. Anybody else want to jump in on this, or?
Well,
I'd say that'd be able to
three of you,
carry
so-
3 of you. So you would
Okay,
need
well,
That's
that
a 3.
Yeah.
and 2 horses probably, or a pony.
Yeah. So Andrew, if you and Whitney want to pay 28 gold, I'll pay 29 gold.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then how much for riding horse?
75 gold.
Okay.
Mm. Okay.
I'm also looking for caltrops, by the way.
A riding horse move. What's the meaningful difference between the pony and the riding horse?
Let me double check. So we got pony, riding horse. The pony is 40 feet. The riding horse is 60 feet.
And the draft horse?
How much does a war horse cost? That's the question.
A war horse is 400.
Oh my goodness.
But
How-
war horses are also like
good.
never gonna run from a battle. Like if they don't get scared.
How?
A draft
how-
horse is also 40.
Okay, then I'll get a pony.
Okay. So we
Did you
have
say
a
puppy?
riding horse, a pony, a draft horse, and a wagon.
Yep.
We're a pretty good lot, the group of us.
Another thing I want to
time
try and
to
find is caltrops, if they have caltrops.
How much does it cost to get some feed for it?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I think to feed all of your guys' stuff each day, collectively, I'd say we call it like 1 gold piece.
Okay.
1 gold piece per day, you said?
Yeah, for like that's to feed all 3 horses, all 3 animals.
Okay. How much feed should we put up on our wagon?
Probably. Well, we're heading to the next place. Maybe just like a couple days worth, like 5 days maybe.
Okay.
So maybe a week worth?
Yeah, that could work too. A week.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, do you want to record that? And then I guess each of us will take 1.
Well, if
Well-
we each pay 1 gold,
Let's,
that'll
yeah.
feed all. They'll feed all the horses for 5 days, right?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Ben,
Yes, sir.
can you give me the riding horse as a character sheet?
I think I can just drag them all out 1 sec.
Because I'm going to need it for combat. Follow-up question. Does this horse have a name already?
It does not.
Phooey. I need to find a name for it. Because eventually I'll get my own horse, but I need a name until then. This one we'll have to do until then.
All right. You should have access. Check your journal. You should have access to the riding horse now.
I do, yes, thank you.
Although it doesn't have a picture, which is pissing me off. So hold on. I'm gonna give it a picture.
Awesome, I appreciate
Someone in
that.
chat says, name it Pebbles.
Okay, Pebbles.
Pebbles is pretty solid.
His horse named Pebbles.
Riding horse, comma, Pebbles.
Perfect.
I have so many horse tokens. It doesn't have armor yet, but we'll give it a cool paladin-y armor.
Fair enough. Well, maybe you should save that one for my steed when I get my find steed spell.
Ooh, true. Okay, we'll do a more basic horse then.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a fire horse. I just want a regular horse. Good lord. I have too many tokens after all these years. Okay. There we go. That's what we needed.
Awesome, much appreciated. Perfect.
All right.
Pebbles for riding horse. Thank you.
All right. Any other things we're looking to buy or anything like that?
I'm looking for caltrops and iron spikes.
Okay, yeah, I'd say you could find those from probably from the same blacksmith, honestly.
Cool.
All right. I'd say yeah, those are pretty easily forged. Go ahead and add however many you'd want to buy for the. Do you have their price pulled up? I can find them if not.
Yes, they're 1 gold piece a piece.
Okay. In that case, that is fine. All right. Going back out into. We're like, since we're about to go back on the road again, if you guys want to do our bathroom break now, about 15 minutes from the normal time, but it feels like a good pausing point before you continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll be back in 5 then.
I haven't heard from Waka yet. Okay.
Let me take the BRB screen back down then. All right. So you guys are continuing on your way to Scornabel. Boop-a-deep-a-doo. And you guys do have horses now, which is going to speed you all up. What's there? Okay, so you guys should be able to move about like twice as fast. So you guys should be doing like 60 miles a day instead of 30 right now.
Awesome.
So that'll take you about 2 days now as we pick up the pace to get to Scornabel. But that means we are going to have to follow the highway and camp somewhere along it for the night. As we are going across this part of the world, go ahead and give me a perception check again.
And can Waka and I aid each other?
Yeah, I'd say give one of them advantage if you aid another.
Sorry, give me just a second.
No worries.
So 17 from here.
Okay, 17. Alright, so... Where's my thing? There it is, okay. Alright, as you're going along, just barely, on the 16 and 17, the 17 from Waka and Willow working together, and the 16 from Lyral, you guys see on like a nearby hill among the trees is a herd of deer. However, interestingly enough, amidst the herd is a single golden stag, its fur shimmering in the light as if spun from gold. Its antlers appear to be plated with platinum.
Can I
That's
roll something on this?
Hey,
You know, this could
how
be
much-
religion, arcana,
Give me a nature check.
nature. Okay.
Uh-huh. Do you actually want that?
Yeah, I want to appraise.
No idea what the thing is.
Is there like an appraise check in 5e? How do I figure out how much that thing's worth?
I'd say give me just like either a sleight of hand check or a intelligence, just like to your skill as a thief. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, 24, yeah. So you would think that if you were to like bring it down and sell it, presumably it would fetch about 500 gold for the pelt, and probably another 400 if the horns are platinum.
Take that thing down?
On. This thing is clearly something else. I don't really want to kill
There's
it.
a lot of gold.
Gold. Anyone else want to make a nature check on it?
sure. I'm not great at it, but I'll give it a shot. 18.
Okay.
Oh, Waka doesn't care. He just wants the gold. He gets to see price tags.
Waka, Willa, and Lyral are just like staring like, oh yeah, that thing's worth a lot.
wave at. I'm not sure how much Lyral cares
Dar-
about
yeah.
the monetary value.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It's more of a walk and wall thing. Darvalier's not sure. Ander, this is some bullshit. There's no golden stags that live in this region. It's not even a real animal. However, on an 18, and considering your skill set, you would know that sometimes when people shift into animals, they can adopt certain aspects.
If this is a druid, I totally want to talk to them.
What you do with that information is up to you.
I let them know this could be a druid.
Oh.
This
We
could be a
should go
druid.
talk to them. They seem friendly.
Definitely not worth killing if you don't kill it through it. That'd be bad, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Coming from your fellow druid.
Well, yeah. We're going back.
So if you want to do that, how are you choosing to approach then?
I have
Maybe
a
you two
question
shift.
for our resident druid.
Yeah.
If we kill it and skin it, will it turn back to druid skin, or will it stay that beautiful golden skin?
No, mate. This is a very difficult situation for
I
me.
think you would know as a druid that like
This
if
turned
it's
into a
sustained,
difficult situation.
if it's sustained that damage, it would turn back into a person and maybe just be dead.
Yeah. Yep.
Fine.
So yes, that's. They're probably it won't.
You want to like wave a white flag or something and we like try to talk to it?
I'd say give me a persuasion check. Try to get it to come over.
I'm not good at this, but here I go. 11. Better than a 10.
Do you do anything else to try to convince it as you're like doing this check?
Screw it. I shift into a bear.
Okay.
It's like wave at it as a bear.
Yeah.
It kind of like tilts its head, antlers kind of catching the light as they glint. And then it kind of like turns to look, indicating like a gap in the trees, and bounds off towards it.
That's. I kind of look at my bear form back at them and I just point at them and start like, rumbling after the guy. I'm not like walking fast.
I shrug and steer my horse in that direction.
All right. You rotate your horse.
Can I take flight and like use all my movement to go as fast as I can toward it?
Yes. Let me check its speed.
I like just have this mental image of everyone just going after them and Walker's just like, I guess I'm taking the wagon.
Waka, you crack the reins a little bit and get the wagon moving towards the gap in the trees. Flying after it, you would be able to catch up to it by triple moving with your cunning action eventually.
Could I just like gallop after it? 60 feet times 2, kind of use the action.
Yeah, you would also be able to ride it down.
Sweet.
In their form, they can understand like what we're saying, right?
Yeah. As it's running though, it is starting to like duck between different trees and stuff, and like through the undergrowth. Those of you chasing it, go ahead and give me this. Actually, we're all pretty much trying to go there, so this will be a group survival check.
Oof.
Looking for a majority of successes. Okay, 11.
16. Wow.
Nice. And 14 is high enough, so 14, 21, 16, that's 3 successes. So that is gonna get you there. Let's check these notes. So, you follow it, and you see it kind of disappears into these like weird tumbled ruins.
Ooh.
This is cool.
Yeah.
You see, like, overgrown, like, moss hanging in curtains, ivy creeping up the walls. And as it is kind of disappears, you hear a voice echo through the ruins. Do any of you speak Sylvan?
I do.
Okay.
So none of us speak Draconic, but 3 of us speak Sylvan.
I can't believe...
No, I speak Draconic.
Okay, well,
Okay.
now, yeah, but not original didn't.
No, Solara did not.
I can't
now I speak
believe
Common,
multiple people
Sylvan,
took
Elven, and
Sylvan
Draconic.
and not Draconic for Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Like, come on.
I chose it because it's lore reasons. My character's a far traveler.
I guess that's fair, yeah. You hear in Silver... sorry, so not Silver. I was thinking of how fancy it looks. In Sylvan, it's like, you're on the right track. Follow the river of gold until you reach the castle in the sky.
Sweet drug trip.
You kind of like keep going forward, and then as you round the corner, you see in like only a loincloth there is a young man sitting upon this like looks like maybe it was an obelisk at one point, but has since like fallen to the side and is just sitting on it as a bench. So mostly naked man. You see that he is wearing this like gold headband, like could be a symbol of royalty, but there's no markings on it. Just like pretty much like a plain gold ring. He also has like rather not as big as a deer, but like medium-sized antlers growing out of the top of his head.
I'm so embarrassed.
He glances at the
I-
bear and he's like, in Sylvan, is just like, are you cursed as well?
I'm
I'm doing this.
going to shift out. Wait, I'm just curious. Because some animals can actually understand stuff. Nope, I have nothing. Oh yeah, I'm going to shift out. I'm just like, what do you mean cursed?
He kind of frowns. You choose to be like that.
Yeah, mate. Like, my family were always druids.
Interesting. You see he kind of like tucks the hair behind his ears, like pulling it out of his eyes. And you see that he does have pointed elven ears.
And does my divine sense pick anything up?
Divine sense is celestial, fiendish, or
Or
fey?
undead? No, or undead. I don't think it will, but I'm curious. Just in case.
Or undead. No, you don't.
There you go, just making sure.
He like kind of glances between you guys, and then he like prostrates himself before you, like, you know, full bowing to you guys, forehead touched to the ground, hands in front of him.
I look at everyone like, huh?
It's like, whoa, what are you doing, mate? You don't have to do that. We're all friends. We're all mates here.
He like leans
Yeah.
back up. Please. He gestures around you. The stones. You can like understand him. It seems to be like a really archaic dialect of Sylvan. Like if you try to talk to someone who's speaking English from like the Middle Ages, like it's English, but it's like a little off.
Mm-hmm.
These ruins were my castle. They were beautiful, but I was cursed by the father of the woman I loved to turn into the golden stag should I ever step outside these walls. I've lived with the curse so long, my kingdom is forgotten. Its name is dust, my castle is ruins. I don't even know my own name. Perhaps if one of you is a wizard or know a wizard, you could release me from the curse.
So what you're saying is if we hypothetically kill you and skin your golden skin, you'll stay that way.
Indra just glares at you.
He takes a few steps back. He's like, I don't know. I've never been a caster. I would not know.
We won't do that, mate.
This seems like a bit of an overreaction over some skin.
Gold.
Yeah.
Are you
Blah.
judging his skin?
That's 700 gold, sir. You're just gonna pass 700 gold?
I
Yes,
Cannot-
I'm gonna pass that.
I cannot give you. Well, I cannot give you gold, but I could give you the symbol of my house. You see, he like reaches behind the fallen obelisk and pulls out this like beautifully woven bow. Seems to be woven from antlers. The
wow.
bone made like supple by treatment, a sinew string along the back. Those of you with, magical abilities can see the runes carved into it. This bow is magical.
Oh snap! Sounds like one of the rogues needs that.
Yeah. I vote
How do
Will
we
for
feel
that,
her?
and I promise not to kill him if he gives that to my wife. I'm easily bought.
Fair enough.
1 second.
All right.
I would love to help you with your curse, but I'm not sure I'm powerful enough.
Maybe we can find someone in Baldur's Keep or somewhere around there.
Yeah, certainly coming back later is an option.
He looks a little like dejected that like not one of you is one right away, but
We'll find something.
I won't. I will be here when I risk leaving. I sometimes risk leaving to eat, but as you saw,
I don't think yet.
He kind of looks at Waka and Will and he's like, the greed scares me.
I mean, I don't think lesser restoration can help them, right?
No, you would think that is not powerful enough.
Yeah. So I'd need to have 3rd level spells to get remove curse.
Offer him some food. So he doesn't.
Some
you-
what? Some weed?
Are you hungry? Do you need some food so you don't have to leave as often?
Oh, that's a good idea.
If you have food, I will take it. Normally I sustain myself eating, grazing as a deer, but I
You
would take any
vegetarian?
food that you have.
How much would one day of like
Check.
the feed for the horses last time?
Probably like a week or so.
Yeah, let's put that, I guess.
But we only bought enough for. I mean,
We
I
can get
guess.
more. We can get more up here
You can
probably.
get more in Scornable.
Certainly possible.
The horses can graze a little bit too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's true. They could try to crop the grass a little bit.
Okay.
Waka's asking, does he want horse food or human food or both?
I would prefer a real meal, but anything that makes me not leave here.
Human food. How much human food do we have between us? We still have like pretty good amount, right? And we could,
Yeah.
we could hunt to supplement our ration.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us some food.
Yeah.
All right. You guys leave him some food. Do you ask anything else of him, or do anything else with him?
I'm gonna ask if he's injured at all.
Do what?
Is he
Ask if
injured
he's
at all?
No. He's still fully healthy.
Okay. Awesome.
Will he allow us to take the bow or not yet?
Not yet.
No, it seems to be if you can. He offered it if you free him.
Okay.
We're working on it, friend. We'll be back when we can.
Why did your wife's father curse you? That seems like a very aggressive move for an in-law.
My love was, alas, human, and her father did not approve of me.
I see. That is unfortunate.
Why did he not approve?
He thought the elf people were lesser than he.
People should
Kinda
be more
scoff at that.
understanding.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you have a longer than normal lifespan?
Some elves can live nigh on forever in their own territories, but certainly many hundreds of years.
So, what happened to the woman you loved?
His eyes kind of take a faraway look, and he's like, I assume she must have passed long ago. I don't even know my own name anymore, let alone what hers was. All I know is she had beautiful red hair. That's all I remember.
That dude was a dick.
Yeah.
What do you hope to do when you're freed from your curse?
I don't know. It's been so long. I suppose I would travel the continent now. My kingdom is nothing. I don't know if any people even remember it anymore.
Kingdom Call, do you remember?
Alas, I do not.
Would we be able to find this place again?
Yeah, you think so. Especially with some good survival checks and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Waka and I
Yeah.
are willing to help out. So is the rest of the group all for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
So based on what we know, is continuing to move on the most likelihood of getting a sorcerer?
Well, I mean, once
or-
I hit 5th level, I can do it with remove curse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think remove
it-
curse is probably a powerful enough spell to do it.
Is it worth you using up a whole spell slot for that, or would we rather find somebody?
No, I think
Oh. It is one spell slot for on one day. It's not, you know.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
yeah, it should be.
So that's like one more whole level. Wait, we're at 3rd level.
We're at 4th level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're at 4. Oh, so we're super close to that.
No, I won't go that far. We're about like 700 XP away.
Yeah.
Been 100.
650.
Oh, that's we can definitely come back. Let's go like get it.
Does he know of any nearby monsters that need to be slain for, the reasons of safety and health? And definitely not experience.
Not that I know of. Usually it's only hunters that I have to worry about.
So yeah, I guess let's keep moving on until we're level 5.
Yeah, and then come back.
Yeah.
And we've given him some food that lasts him for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's ask him. How often does any dangers, for instance, dangers.
Dangers of what? You kind of cut off there for a second.
Oh, sorry, that was a mute. Dangers of the night.
It's like, just dangerous animals that live around here?
Okay, so hunters don't usually come this far in.
No. I don't know if they could find it unless I let them in like I did you.
You let us in?
The way is very secreted. If I had
Good
not
enough for me.
brought you, it would have been hard.
Us to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. I hope
Same.
that we will be back soon to help you.
I have no idea what people are saying, but I kind of get the gist of it. So, yeah.
Yep. I guess we head out and try and earn some experience.
All right. You guys could finish your travel for the day, and you wouldn't be interrupted. However, on the way almost to Scornabel now, give me one last perception check.
14. Oh,
Oof.
Okay. Alright, give me one section.
nice. Nice, Willa.
Okay, Willow might clutch that there then. Alright. Let me switch us over to...
Sorry, I clicked that by accident.
You're good. Let me delete our old stuff. Go ahead and drop your characters. You guys will be coming from the south, so over here.
And ping again, sorry.
Right down here.
Gotcha. And I need my horse. Should the horse be bigger?
Alright. Alright. So,
Ben, should my horse be bigger?
what's the what?
Should the horse be large sized?
Yes it should. Let me save it as a new default token.
Cool, thanks.
But you guys are gonna see the people lying in wait for you at the river bend, or at the bend in the road. Maybe a bit closer, probably at the tree line. You see lying in wait for you. You see two more of those like veteran members of the cult, the ones that had the split mail on. And then you see a third figure you haven't seen or fought yet. She appears to have like draconic horns affixed via surgery, maybe just glue, to her forehead. Various tattoos over an otherwise bald scalp. And they're lying in wait over there. What do you guys do?
Yeah, if I want to try to snipe him, maybe.
Do they appear to have noticed us, like all of us?
Willa on the 24, you think that they are like waiting for you, like they're dead-eyeing you guys.
I'd say we just roll into initiative and attack.
I can cast Entangle on them.
Ooh.
I think
That's good.
Let's see, let me bring it up.
Yeah, they're definitely in range of Moonbeam, so I could cast that and just kind of move it around on them.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
Yeah, they'll be restrained. And my range is 90 feet.
Yeah, so
Alright.
we're both in range to do that.
So entangle on these guys.
Yeah.
Can you make it so that like the one front is like can you make it so like these squares are not in the entanglement so you can hit them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll do it so that it's covering everything on this end. So we have
Perfect.
this and this space open.
Perfect.
Okay. So like at a right angle around them, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's a dexterity save.
Here, let me just click it here. Where is it? Here it is.
Trying.
Oh, I keep scrolling up. And
It's a
missing
strength
one.
sense. It's a strength.
Strength. Okay.
My spell.
They all pass.
Oof.
Oh.
I would like to just call down Moonbeam on top of the mage.
Do what on the mage?
Moonbeam on top of him.
Okay.
The spell save, by the way, is actually 14. I don't know why it's saying 13.
They still would have all passed.
Okay.
13 con save or 13 or half radiant on the mage.
She also makes it,
Oof.
Okay.
but takes 13 by reduced by half.
Yeah.
All right. Roll for initiative as they know their cover is. Actually, let me remove the turns. Now roll for initiative.
Sick.
As you know, it is 13. That's right.
And Moonbeam should hypothetically stay on top of the mage.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a moon token on them in a hot second.
Oh, I forgot to click on myself. Sorry.
It's okay. If you just click it again, you can type the original one.
I mean, this ends up being worse. It's not the end of the world.
Fair enough. Now we just need Waka and Willa.
It is the same thing.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think they could spell for in order though, so I don't see the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see our rolls?
Yeah, let me add. I gotta add them in though.
Okay.
So it's 21, 13.
Also, the moment that I saw Entangle was done, I would stop concentrating on the spell.
Okay. So Entangle goes away. And top of the order is Waka.
Okay. And this is this before or after they're entangled? Or what?
They're not entangled, so it's like dismissed.
Okay.
They all succeeded, so it's not worth me concentrating on the spell anymore.
Okay. So but they know that we're hostile. I
Yeah.
was just making sure we weren't trying to stealth up there. Okay, so I shall draw forth my rapier and my hand crossbow.
All right, one in each hand.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna move 30 feet up. Can I, like, do I still have enough action to shoot, or is drawing two weapons a bit extensive?
You can only draw one weapon as part of a move action. If you wanted to draw another one, it would be your action.
Okay. So.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hide behind those rocks.
Yeah. How tall are those rocks in front of me?
Tall enough you could crouch behind them.
Okay. Oops. Okay, so what I will do is I will move over here and then use my bonus action to stealth. Sorry, laptops are
It's okay.
not greatest at speed. Stealth.
Okay.
They just saw.
That one was like, he's behind that rock.
Which one of them said it?
One of the veteran, for the leftmost veteran, we'll say.
One would be like, "You're a dick," and then shoot him.
All right. Pop back up. Are you taking the shot with it?
Yes, sorry. I'm making
There you go.
sure. Or not. That's cool too.
We love a good 1 in 400 chance to double miss.
Right.
It just, you realize as you pull out the hand crossbow that you did not put in the bolt right. It's not the same mechanism as a heavy crossbow. One is like more lever operated. This one is like a hand pull.
I'm like, wait, hold on. This is a brand new weapon. Give me a second.
The two veterans kind of just glance at each other. All right. And again, you see like she has the dragon horn looking things. They have a tattoo of a dragon each on their necks. And they both are kind of like, as they approach, spin their long swords in one hand. And like kind of, lightsaber style. And they're just like...
Oh, you're so cool. That's what my character would say to them.
One of them glances back at you and he's like, we'll deal with you in a minute. You should have done.
I want to just like give them a thumbs up, like you're doing great.
You all should have stayed in greenest. They are both going to double attack Waka.
It was not a great place.
Miss and a crit.
Oof.
And then that one's definitely a miss and an unnatural 20. So I think a crit and a hit.
Ooh,
All right.
that's gonna hurt.
Waka, first one. Could have been worse. That was the crit. That is 8 damage. Whoops. Second one is another 4 damage on top of that. Alright, next is the one with the draconic horns.
Take moonbeam damage.
She does take, let's see if she can make the save this time. That is a fail, so it's going to be full damage.
9.
9. She is looking almost bloodied at this point. However, she is going to kind of curse as you do that. You don't know anything about the majesty and power of the dragons. She holds a hand up, does a quick flourish, and this red bead flies out of her fist into the center of you guys.
Oh snap! Fireball.
Her veterans are just going to take this. They're trying to make the save, but everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I fail about the horse. Horse is plus 0. So. Second was a horse. Okay, 19 got the horses. So here's the thing about the horse. I have an ability, which I got from post, which is important here. So my horse is taking no damage from this.
Nice.
That second one is Waka.
Okay.
Yeah, the 10 is me. Sorry, I forgot to switch my.
Yeah, I'm taking the full though.
Okay, so we got... Alright, let's go down the list. Darval, fail. Lorel, fail. Ander, fail. Willa, pass. Or Waka was the second one, right? So Waka, fail.
Waka's was the 10, yeah.
Okay. So the only person that passes is Willa and the horse.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I didn't think this would be that devastating, but I thought more people would pass. Everyone is gonna take 29 damage.
Oh, I'm at 2 health.
I'm at 10 health. No, I'm at 29. You said just right. I'm at 7 health.
That
Yeah, that's Waka's like down. Like he
Yeah.
only has 29 normally,
I
or
have
28.
normally.
It has to deal double your normal health to kill you instantly. You're not dead.
Well, I'm down though. Like
You're down.
I'm at negative 13 right now.
And
Well, I
both
guess this at 5e we just go to 0.
Yeah.
and both of the veterans also take 29, which bloodies both of them. As the fire fades, you see they're both covered in burns and are just like grinning at the situation.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Darvo.
Does people who pass have to take half damage or no?
Yes.
So 13,
So Willa
Would be
takes will be 15, but yeah.
15? Okay. You round up.
It's the worst. Okay, yes.
You round up for bad stuff, down for good stuff is the general rule for 5e.
Do I have to make a con save?
Yes, for concentration. I believe that is good. Yeah, you should pass.
Yeah. And I make them with advantage anyway. But that doesn't help in this case.
Yeah. All right.
The
It is
mage is
Willa's
staying
turn.
there.
What's up?
The mage is staying where it is.
Yep. Oh, actually, there's Moonbeam, so she'll move. Take cover behind the rock.
You said it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna let me see. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna fly upward and then let's get rid of that mage. Like that's not working
Yeah.
for Yeah. Not if I fly up.
So
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna bonus.
Oh, no, you're right.
I know, I was like, wait. Okay.
I forgot. I keep forgetting about
If I stay still, do I have good view of the mage or no?
it's not enough that you're at disadvantage. I'd probably just give her 2 more to her AC.
So okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fly up because I don't need a veteran. Well, the veterans, I don't know. You guys are gonna take care of that.
You try if you fly up the other side.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good idea. Okay, I'll go up like 30 feet to hopefully maybe get away from area spells. So, and then I'm gonna shoot at the mage.
Oh,
Shoot.
do you have inspiration?
Oh, yeah. Got an inspiration. I'm totally gonna use it.
All right. Well, all right. So you're not doing steady aim.
Give it a little
Hang
while.
up, I can't.
Oh, okay. Then that is a miss.
Dang.
That's okay. I tried.
All right. Ander, 'tis you.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and use cure wounds. You heal 11 points. Waka.
Waka is back up at 11. Nice.
At 11, nice. Thank you.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to transform into a giant hyena. Because that's a bonus action.
All right. Bonus action hyena coming up. And that'll be your turn, right?
Yes.
Lorel.
Can you give me control over
Lyra.
the token?
Yes, I can.
Alright. I'm going to start with moving Moonbeam as my bonus action. So that's going to be, I get 60 feet of moving it, so it was here, so 25, 30, 35, shoot. 25, 30, 35, 50, so it's going to go tag each veteran and then go to the mage. Ben?
Okay. So they all have to make it then. So where's my third dice? What's the save again?
Come on. 13. So that's first one, second one,
Okay.
third one.
Fail.
So the middle
fail.
one, third one.
So which one is first one is mage or no?
No. It went straight down to the veteran, up to the rock, down to the veteran, up into the mage. So it ends on the mage because that way it'll start on the mage when his turn comes.
Okay. Well, they all failed. So, or the 8, whatever one is the 18 passed. So who had the 15?
Veteran.
All right, the left veteran.
The right veteran.
Right veteran. Okay. And then the mage was 4. Then
The mage was 18.
18. Okay.
The 4 is the other veteran.
18 is then a 9. Mage is past bloodied. The other guys were already bloodied, and then it's ending on the mage as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I am going to channel Divinity Twilight Sector.
Nice.
Oh,
And
cool.
so at the end of my turn, I'm going to get 1d6 plus 4 bonus HP. And at the end of everyone else's turn, they get the 1d6 plus 4. That's going to be 8 for me.
That's if we're at 30 feet of you?
But,
Everyone
yeah,
within
within 30
yeah.
feet.
All right. Anything
However,
else?
I choose not to give it to enemies. That's action and bonus, so I think that's it.
All right. In that case, it's gonna be Darval.
I'm gonna snap the reins and move up to here with the horse and attack the mage.
All right.
Because if I mount in combat feat, I have advantage on this attack.
All right. Running up on them with advantage.
23. I assume hits.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely do it.
I'm gonna pump a smite into it. Oof, terrible smite though.
Oh my god. So 11. The mage is still alive, but looking like barely as the light cuts through, lopping off one of the dragon horns.
Terrible smite, guys. Oof. That's my turn.
It'll still hopefully be gone next turn, even if Waka can't get to it with,
And I'll take either the 1d6 plus
yes. With, what's it called?
Mac. Oh, that's good.
With Moonbeam.
True.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, back to Waka. Waka, you're prone, but back alive or back conscious.
All right. So, 15 feet stand. Can I stand up and draw my rapier?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that. And then I'm gonna stab this guy. And
Okay, he's
For
the
my-
lowest health one. Could finish him maybe.
yeah. So I'm stabbing this guy, and then for my bonus action, can I see that guy, the mage?
Kind of. You can see some of them. They're just a bit behind the rock.
I could at least enough to get a shot off on him.
I would say yeah, they got a bit more AC, but I'm not gonna give them full advantage.
All right, I'll take that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna stab him with my rapier, and my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot at the mage. Do that because I have a crossbow.
All right. Go for it.
Rapier first.
That's a hit. With sneak. With the sneak, you manage to drive it through a gap in between 2 sheets of the splint mail and drop that one.
Nice. And then I'm gonna shoot the mage.
That is not going to be enough with the +2 from the cover right now. But it looks extremely
Makes
close. It skitters off the stone.
I tried.
At the end of your turn, you gain the bonus health.
You do gain the bonus health.
Oof.
I still think he's the healthiest out of all of us with that.
What?
No,
At least next round, I'll hopefully get more.
All right.
Yeah.
Ander and Waka, you guys get opportunity attacks as the remaining soldier rushes Lyral.
14.
Both miss as it doesn't get through his armor. He kind of grins. He's just like, always take out the caster.
I'm just gonna wave at him as he walks up.
All right. First one is a 16. Second one is a 13.
Both miss.
Yeah, you managed. Doesn't manage to get through your armor and your defenses. Go down. All right, mage. Roll the damage. Let's see if we can survive this. Does survive it though, with taking 3. Looking pretty fucked up now. Already burned its big blast. Alright. It is going to bonus action, Misty Step. And then it is going to... What's she going to do? She's going to lob a firebolt at Darval.
So
24
Yeah, it hits.
for 10 fire damage.
Okay, I lose all my temp HP.
The temp HP... The bolt is, like, heading straight towards your face, and you see, like, a mist of shadow appears in front and, like, dissipates almost as quickly, but it manages to eat all of that fire damage.
Yep. Thank you, Lyral.
Willa.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that maid. So steady aim, and
Oh, baby. Who's this one on? This is on the...
that's the mage.
All right. That's going to
Going
be
down.
a crit.
Does steady aim give you attack?
I think it's just advantage.
It gives you advantage.
Yeah, but no sneak attack, right? I don't remember if sneak attack was...
No sneak attack, right? That's our question.
No, sorry. I didn't realize my mic was muted, but it does... If you
Oh.
have advantage, you have sneak attack.
Oh.
Nice. That's enough.
There's kill, and then there's overkill.
That is... Oh, so much damage. Yeah, so final bolt goes through. You see the mage is, like, conjuring some other fire spell in her hands, and the crossbow bolt, pretty much with enough force, takes the top of her head off.
That enough for inspiration?
Let's see.
Should be
No.
Can she re-roll a 2?
It wouldn't be even with inspiration.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or even with the reroll. Sorry, that's what I meant.
We knew what you meant. It was worth a shot.
There's like, my little shimmy happy dance, and then I'm gonna check out your horns in a minute.
All right. In that case, it is Ander.
Alright, cool. Andrew the giant hyena is gonna come over here
Mm-hmm.
and just fight him. 21.
Oh, that'll do it this time.
9 damage.
Okay. He is still up.
I just laugh at him and end my turn.
All right, fair enough.
And you get bonus health. And so does Willa, actually, for that matter.
Oh yeah, you both get the bonus health.
1d6 plus 4.
And then back to the source of our bonus health then.
Nice.
Damn! Rolling high on the temp HP.
I am just gonna pull the moonbeam onto the veteran to begin with as a bonus action.
Okay, moves on.
And so he'll take damage from that.
That is a fail this time, but 7's not quite enough to finish him off.
Alright. And then I am going to I think I'll just attack him with my mace.
Oh, okay. Go for a swing. Uh, 15 is just shy.
Okay.
As he manages to, like, you hit him with the mace, but not with enough force that it, like, goes through the splint mail.
Alright.
Alright, but perhaps Darval can run him down?
Let's find out. I move over here with my horse. And I will attack. With my greatsword. I have advantage because I'm on a horse.
I'm on
16.
So close.
No hit.
Split mail is 17.
Oh, right, 17. Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
it's very
enough.
close.
Okay.
Alright. Waka.
Alright,
You do.
see if I can do it.
The moonbeam's also still on top of him, worst case scenario.
That is true. Alright. You take the hand crossbow one-handed. That is a hit, and with that, you manage to catch him, like, what you see, Leeral, is like a small crossbow bolt comes out of his eye from behind. And he drops.
Nice.
And now we're out of combat.
Is that worth 700 experience each?
I don't know that it's that much, but we'll check. It's gonna be close, actually.
Can I take the splint from one of them? The splint mail.
Yes, you can.
I get out of my giant hyena form and I'm limping.
Alright, everyone gets 740 experience.
We're not-
Nice.
Yeah!
Wait, does that mean level?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right?
740 is 6,590, I think.
Yep. So I got. So we level.
6, 5, 90.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
90.
The dragon mages
These are
are
four-
scary,
these are
but
four.
you took them out.
Okay. So what time of day is it? Like, should we rest soon?
Immediately, yes.
It's only like midday.
Let's just turn back and camp down at that druid's place, and then we'll be able to help him the next day.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so hold on, let me switch the maps. You guys make it to lost my place. There we go. You guys make it to about like here. And then you go back this way for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Worth it.
Totally is.
Alright.
I think we can camp out in ruins for the night.
You arrive and he like kind of
Okay.
stands up surprised. You are back already. I thought you needed a more powerful wizard.
We're about to get. We think our gods could be kind to us, and after a night's sleep, we might be able to pull it off.
Very well.
Someone is benevolent and always willing to help souls in need.
Well, is there anything I need to do to get ready?
No.
You just need to spend the night.
Alright, you are welcome to. It's not the most comfortable. He looks around like all like the broken walls and stuff. He's like, it's not the most comfortable, but
It will make do.
I think to prepare, we need to have a party tonight, and I'll be the entertainment.
Alright.
he's like, I don't have much in way of refreshments, but if that's okay.
Do you have a theater space?
Do I have any what?
A theater space?
He's There is about a third of an amphitheater left over there.
Yeah, that'll do.
He, like, very confusedly kind of, like, turns into the stag and, like, bounds off that way.
Sorry, I would be confused too.
Yeah, it's, like, just outside the walls what would have been his castle, so, like, it triggers the stag transformation.
Oh.
He kind of just, like, does that deer lay down thing, like, the front legs are folded under his chest, and the back legs are folded, like, backwards a little bit. Just kind of tilts his head at Willa, like, confused as why this was asked for.
So this is our preparation. We're preparing you for tomorrow by enjoying our evening tonight.
He's like, which is about what deer sound like. Deer sound awful. Like, in real life, deer sound just terrible.
I believe it.
Alright. What is the party? What's the preparation?
Well, so I'm the entertainment. That's my section. I'm gonna hang up a rope on the amphitheater and do a cool rope flying combo trick.
Okay. I'd say make a acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay. That's right.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's so impressive. It's like, you know, you're doing like balancing act, like a fancy tightrope. You do like stick balancing, like it's a circus tightrope. You do some like slackline stuff, like between trees, where like you like bounce on the wire, like do a backflip, land on it. It's all very impressive. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna watch for a little bit and go find somewhere to pray.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna
pray
hang
the
out
whole
with a
time.
deer friend.
Hey, you guys hang out near the deer.
I'm just gonna pray the entire time.
Oh, I have
You
dispel
should-
magic.
Yeah, somebody
I can
whoever's
learn
the
dispel
best cook
magic.
can make a little bit of special.
Does anyone have chef's tools?
You?
All right. You guys cook up a little bit of trail rations then.
Yeah.
I have a mess kit. Is that good enough? I have hunting traps. Like, we could find some game. I don't know if that elf wouldn't like that, though.
All right. Give me a group persuasion check with these events. $23, 13.
Oof.
Okay. All right. The deciding factor. Ander, you gotta do good here.
I don't have good charisma. He likes me.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, you needed a 13 at least. Okay. He kind of settles down contentedly, waits till you guys are done, and like walks back to the actual old boundary of the castle so he can sleep in human form. And you guys are able to rest safely in the castle as it is hidden from the outside world.
Nice.
So go ahead and
Level up.
add your levels.
Nice.
What happens for this level? Because I get an extra attack. And,
Oh, you get multi-attack now? Hell yeah.
and new spells. And with second level spells.
Alright, that's gonna be 34 total health. That is a terrible roll.
Oh no.
Good lord.
All
You're
the-
so busy giving everyone else the health that the gods do not bestow it upon you.
So I have a question for you guys. Who wants a free horse? I have my own horse now.
I'll take it.
Okay, you get my horse.
I'll take Pebbles.
You get Pebbles. I'm gonna get my horse in a minute. Why don't you wake up? First, I gotta do a.
Anyone have any questions they need for their level up?
No, I don't think we have.
Might take me a minute, but also at this point I can start prepping Revivify, so we should make sure that we keep enough materials on hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
diamond is good stuff, but we'll need to find that. Ooh. Look for that spell and then find a steed.
One bug.
There.
I can't catch it around my room, and it's driving me crazy.
I hate that.
Worth. All right.
Ready to text.
Oh,
There you good. Get your level up in.
spell saves.
Hey, I have a question about
Yes.
uncanny dodge in 5e.
Yes.
It says starting at 5th level, an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. You can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. Is that for any attack, including like melee attacks?
Yes, correct.
Huh. Cool.
We only do it once per round because of the reaction.
Yeah, it costs you a reaction, so you can only do it once.
Okay. My reaction is not the same as my bonus action, right?
No, it's not like swift intermediate actions in Pathfinder. There's no link between them.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
But yeah, it has to be like it's not. It can't be a evasion like is for save ones. Uncanny dodge has to be something that the person rolled a dice to hit you, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So whether it's a spell, an arrow, a sword, whatever, if it made an attack roll, you can choose to have it. Like remember you can only, like Mundo was saying, you can only do it once with your reaction. So it's like if you're getting attacked by multiple people, which one do you dodge? You can also you don't have to call it beforehand. So you could wait to see like how much damage it is, I believe.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's like, okay, this one's like 4. I'm probably not going to have that because maybe the next one's higher.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
I can now use remove curse on him.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, anything else we do before that?
Not for me. If anyone else has anything.
No.
Nah, I think we're good.
Yep. Okay. I'll just remove curse on him then.
All right. So if that's all good, you guys can wake up the next morning. He's kind of just like, I mean, he trances, so he's just kind of like sitting there cross-legged, waiting.
I also trance.
Yeah. You guys just like trance at each other, just across from each other. All right. So as you go to do this spell, you begin, with the verbal components, starting to say a brief prayer to your god, and your hands both become kind of enshrouded in like this dark shadow, seemingly pulling the shadows like off of the walls around you faster than the daylight can even light them back up. and then you reach out and kind of like put one hand on each of his horns. And as you let go the power, you see the horns kind of disappear into these like golden sparkles. And he's left looking like a regular elf. He looks around. You see he like cautiously takes a step past the boundary wall and remains as an elf.
Woohoo!
Nice.
You
Does he have
see-
his antlers?
No, his antlers like dissolve.
Okay.
He turns around. You see he's just like doing that. At least this is my headcanon of elves. That weird elf thing where like he's not sobbing or anything like that, but just like looks back at you guys without a facial expression, except there's like tears pouring out of his eyes.
Okay.
He's
Go
elf
and hug him.
sobbing. It's just tears with no
Yeah,
emotion.
it's just elf sobbing. Yeah.
Andrew will totally go and hug him.
He like, you know, it's a pretty unelven like behavior. He goes like a full, you know, full body hug, just like pats you on the back and everything. You've done me a great service, and well, I know it is not much, but I hope this bow will help you along your way. He hands you guys the bow carved from those buck antlers. It is a +1 longbow.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Well,
I
it
think-
makes, if you don't have magic weapons, some things can't be hurtful damage.
No.
So I vote we give it to Willa.
Same.
Agreed. Hard agree, yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right, so Willa
So-
takes this like enchanted staghorn bow.
Is it a
go ahead.
+1 to damage and attack?
Correct. +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
Awesome.
Honestly, the biggest thing is that, like, just getting by a lot of creatures in 5e, like, have damage unless it's magic. Like, that's the biggest thing, more so than even the bonus to hit.
Yeah.
Because now it's magical.
Also, before we head out, I'll take 10 minutes to cast Find Steed.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's not a horse. It's gonna be a war horse.
It's a warhorse?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you the warhorse stats.
Yep, it's celestial.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can make it celestial.
We need to remember it's celestial. Also, its intelligence goes up if it's less than 6.
Okay.
I mean, flip 5.
Well, give me 1 second. Now I'm gonna use the fancier horse
Yeah,
token I didn't
It
use
is
before.
great. Olympion is his name.
Give him not the gray background, yellow background. All right. Let's make sure you have the sheet.
And Pebbles goes to Laurel. Laurel. Yep. Oh, that was cool.
For reference, I'll put it on the map. 1 sec.
Yeah.
That's the new horse. Except instead of the silver, it kind of looks a little bit more like golden, like your armor, as he approaches.
Yep.
Seems kind of whinny, and you feel this link between the two of you. You know, we've always had this weird warmth inside of you due to your bloodline, and you kind of feel it reciprocated in him.
Awesome. I got real debated. Popped up my character sheet. Give me a sec. In the
No
chat. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Sorry,
And,
I might have.
I put his name in chat.
Also, I don't know if
might
you're
have-
adding it manually, but I think you can just drag it on from the compendium if you guys want to add weapons, by the way.
Yeah.
Did we do the looting from the thing that we did a while ago?
The veteran and the mage?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think you guys did. Hold on. But yeah, if you guys don't feel like you have to add anything manually, I have a bunch of the books here. You should just be able to drag. If you search it in the compendium, you can drag and drop it. Like, you should just be able to drag a +1 longbow onto your sheet, and it'll have the stats ready.
I cannot unfortunately edit its intelligence to make it higher, but we'll just remember it has higher intelligence as well.
You need to have higher intelligence?
It does now. Its intelligence is 6 instead of 2.
Gotcha. Did you edit it? I can edit it if you need me to. But...
I can't edit that.
Alright, give me a second and I'll fix that. The veterans, well, they have that split mail. We guys already took a set of that. There's another set of split mail. 2 long swords. And then the mage has 100 GP worth of diamond dust.
Oh, yeah.
I should take that.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, 100 GP diamond dust.
Oh, snap. We gotta revivify it. We gotta revivify it now. Awesome.
Yeah.
Apart from that and the weaponry, I mean, I don't know if you need spare daggers. The mage also had a dagger, but there's not much more than that they had on them. Okay, now I can fix the horse. Olympian. Okay, so you need to have how much intelligence?
6.
That should have changed it. Let's see.
Check.
No, it did
Not
not
my-
for some reason. Hold on.
I mean, we can just remember. I don't think it does.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so its intelligence should be, what's
Let's
the
see.
what's the total, like, not the modifier, the number.
Total should be 6.
Okay, it should be good now. Oh, why doesn't it want
Cool.
to?
Can you go back to that section and change its beast to celestial by any chance?
I think I can. I don't know why it's not, like, I'm showing its attribute is 6. I don't know why it's not showing that on here.
Weird. Not a big deal.
Maybe if I make it higher. I don't know. You want, let's see.
That's the wisdom you just increased.
Can you see that one?
I mean, you just increased the wisdom, not the intelligence.
Okay.
Wisdom's now 2.
Oh, it's like, that's so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, no, that's, you were right. I was wrong. I misread it.
Oh, okay. So intelligence should be 6. There you go. Did that fix it?
It's 6, yeah.
Okay, now it
yes.
did. I don't know why it didn't
There
change
we
the
go.
first time. Okay.
Weird. Let's work it now, so.
All right. I don't know if I can change.
If you can, not a big deal.
Large beast,
Be large celestial
celestial.
It's Miss Lemon matches mine, I assume.
Okay, it should say large beast celestial now. Does it add anything else?
Yeah. No, that should be it.
Okay, cool.
Well, I guess it also understands my comment, but that's whatever.
And then finally, as the elf begins to walk away on his journeys, you do. Everyone gets 500 XP for deciding to hear him.
Oh, nice.
Someone wanted to kill him.
7,000.
I mean, but on the flip side, you could have gotten 700 gold and no magic
Yeah,
weapon
well,
and no XP.
700 gold. Like, how much does a magic weapon cost?
I don't
wow.
know if there's like actually technically any specific prices. I feel like that's a weird thing in 5e.
This is why no one likes 5e.
But you're the one playing.
Well, that's what I wanted to. I think we started with. I was waiting wanted to play 5e because I like 5e.
Yeah, same.
Simple. I like that about it.
I like Pathfinder better, but 5es can be fun.
Look, I'm only here because I was over here trying to play Path.
All
So
right.
how do we get magic items if there's no price for them?
We find them.
You find them.
Well, maybe I would have found a magical item inside of his guts.
You can try to, yeah, I mean, basically the general thing about, there are, like, rules that people have homebrewed a lot to buy things, but in 5e, magic items are supposed to be exceedingly rare. Unlike Pathfinder, where it's like everyone can fucking make magic items all the time.
Heck yeah, because that's what makes us cool.
It's weird because, like, usually ubiquitous magic items indicates high fantasy, and 5e is a high fantasy setting in every single way except for magic items.
Weird.
Because
Like, everything else in here I would definitely classify as high fantasy.
Yeah. Go figure.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird vibes.
you trying
Yeah.
to make a circle over there? What's going
Are you plotting out like a marathon route? The fuck are you doing?
on? Right,
I'm just curious.
Okay.
We're gonna do a 1,000-mile protest of Dragon
One sec.
Tiamat.
Alright, so you guys should be able to make it to Scornabel today. Let's see if you're interrupted this time on the way.
Did we do the loot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the loot from
Yeah.
before. I don't know.
For the mage and
Write it
them?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. We talked it through.
Okay.
That's what the 100 GP diamond dust is from.
That makes sense.
The only
And
other
it's a spell
shit they
casting
had
up
was like,
component.
yeah, it's like a powerful cleric spell component. Or
Very
I guess a few
important.
other people as well. Lost my train of thought. But yeah, everything else they had was like a dagger, 2 long swords, and 1 more set of split mail. Seems like the cultists were not sent with more in mind. With giving them, you know, pocket cash.
Yeah, makes sense. Sorry, our child is very loud sometimes.
No, it's okay. Like, my child's not even 2 yet. Like, I know the struggle. It's alright. She's, like, big mad if she doesn't get to eat gummies, is the current thing.
My wife is big mad if she doesn't get to eat
I
gummies.
mean, gummies do slap, for sure. Well, but it's also, like, I have to hide. I have, like, some fucking melatonin gummies for myself. And she's like, want gummies. I'm like, no, that's not... No, they're medicine. Because, like, she kind of knows the word medicine, and she's like, we'll take that as an answer, and then, like, 5 minutes later, like, try to get them again. I'm like, oh my god. We're just gonna hide this bottle.
Yeah.
Paladin, make yourself useful and hunt that bug. I see you looking at it. Good lord. What a cat.
I thought you meant like our paladin at first.
Oh
there,
no,
it was
sorry,
like,
sorry,
wow,
no, not Darvel.
alright.
Not Darvel.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Darvel,
My,
what are you doing over there?
yeah, for you guys and anyone watching that's confused, my cat's name is Paladin.
That's good to know.
Although I
Good
do
to
call
know.
him Pal a lot, because that's all my kid can call him. Well, she can kind of say Paladin now, but definitely could not at first.
Working progress. All a child does is grunt.
I can hear him.
Or she'll call him, because my partner will call Paladin Paula Dean, and now
Paula D.
now my kid kind of does that, like, Paula Dean. I'm like, no, that's not his name.
So
My
close,
cat is
yeah.
not famed
So
American
far.
chef Paula Dean. Ugh. Okay. So you guys are not interrupted, and will make it to Scornabel,
Nice.
also known as the Caravan City, the trade stop for caravans traveling along the Sword Coast. It lays on the northern bank of the Chionthar River, where the roads, the Tradeway, and what's the other one? Tradeway and the Coastway meet. You see that there's all sorts of stuff here. You guys, like, I'd already learned, you know, there is, like, a ruling council, but there's, like, merchants, thieves. Most of the city is, like, caravans and tents that have just set up shop here. And you enter, it's almost like this... It's not like Burdusk, which is a lot more subdued, even though it's a big city. This is, like, constant noise you approach. You guys approach at about a little before sunset, probably about like 6 or 6:30, 7 o'clock. And it's just like a wall of sound as you people like shouting at each other, you know, shouting out new prices, bargains.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Can I sell my chainmail that I had before?
Yes, I would say so. I mean, if you have it, you could probably sell it.
Okay, I would like to sell the chainmail that I had before.
And you guys do have some loot stuff you haven't actually sold.
Yeah,
That-
a lot of loot as well, yeah.
That stuff you would be able to sell here, and I'd say, give me I'd say you guys can choose to either make an investigation or a perception check. See if you can find a collector who might be like into those like artistic oddities, those like odd
Dragon shape thing.
yeah, those are like the amulets that you guys found that the kobolds carved.
I will roll perception.
Okay. Darval's had a weird amount of successes on low skills today. Darval, you managed to find amidst like the hubbub of the bazaar this one booth. The person's like, trading in non-human goods, non-human arts, non-human wares. He's like, I have knoll weapons. I have various elven stitched cloth. He starts like listing more and more things that he has.
I go up to him and say, interested in buying some rare kobold idols?
He kind of takes out like a jeweler's lens, like the big one, like the narrow one focuses in, puts in one eye like a monocle. Show them to me. We will see.
Right. Show him the 50 gold one first.
Mm-hmm. And the rest, I will make a price check on all of them.
I show him the next. I'll just go up in value each time.
Okay. Goes through them. Anyway. We will call it. We will call it 280 for the lot. Which is that's what they're worth.
Yeah. Okay. Deal. So I add 280 to the party to the current party loot of stuff we're selling.
So if you have that, hold on. So you should be adding 280 from that.
Yep.
And
Tear that
then
apart.
600 from the stones.
Yes.
Then another 900, then another 300, then another 50.
Okay. So that was easy. Here's
I can add that up really quick. I actually need to write it. So
Great.
280 plus 600 plus 900 plus 300 plus 50, including the gold that's already in the loot sheet, which is 280, right?
No, that gold should be gone.
Oh, that gold's gone. Okay.
That gold was from the selling of the items.
Okay. Well,
Sorry,
all of the stuff you just sold is worth 2130.
Nice. Okay, so we now got to divide it by 5. Split even.
How
Math.
much do I make for selling my chain armor?
Chain armor. Let me see. Is it chain shirt? Which one is it?
Chainmail.
Let me double check the chainmail price. I think it's like. Oh, what is it? Chainmail is 50? No, it's 75. Okay, I'm glad I checked. 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay, put the amount of gold everyone should get from all the selling stuff in chat.
Okay.
So it's 426 gold pieces each from the loot.
Wow, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of wealth.
All right. I know it's unlikely to happen, but it's always good to check. I'm gonna be looking around for anyone that's selling magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's
Um,
unlikely, but it's better to check.
Who's
I'm
close?
gonna say not a perception check this time. I'm gonna say give me a specifically an investigate check.
Please, good roll. 18.
Are we each doing that, or
I'd say you guys could work together on it. Like you could each make the check.
all right?
Investigate. Not so good at that.
So far, some really good rolls.
Ahead.
Jesus Christ,
Seen
Darvel.
an insane streak.
There's a couple that I'm looking for.
I am also looking for some specific
I'm-
interesting.
Not actually looking for much in particular.
I would like to look to see if there's any magic shields.
Yeah. I have the Dungeon Master Guide right now in front of me. I'm like looking through the magic items.
All right, there is. I have a generator that I usually use.
Okay.
So there's gonna be. So it sounds like you guys are looking for different stuff. You guys are gonna be able to find a general merchant of arcane wares, and an armorer. The first one is Burha. You walk up and this is like a. Looks like a female dwarf, has like, a long beard, really bright eyes, and as she waves you guys, she's like, "You there, you're looking for what? Magic armor? Adamantine? What have you?"
Alright.
What sort of magic armors are you selling?
Or items.
Yeah, or items.
Today I have. She looks down her inventory. Let's see. I have a Sentinel Shield. She points at a shield with an eye on it. Makes you more observant. Mechanically, it gives you advantage on initiative and perception checks.
That's cool.
Have +1 steel shield over there. She would say it's protection enchanted, but that's what it is. And last but not least, I have 1 adamantine breastplate.
I can't use any of that.
Adamantine makes you immune to crits.
How much are they each selling for?
Holy shit, I forgot for some reason that drink was carbonated and it scared the shit out of me when I took a sip. I thought it was water. Okay. The regular magic shield is 750.
+1?
Yes, +1.
Okay.
The Sentinel Shield is 900, and the
Oh my
adamantine breastplate is 1,000.
Well, I can tell you right now,
like that.
I don't have that type of money.
Yep.
Literal, do you want the smaller? I can pitch in a little bit if you want to get the smaller shield. The +1.
You guys can also check the other merchant first if you want to see what those.
That's
are.
true. We should probably do that first. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do that first. But how much did you say the +1 shield was?
I'll put that on the prices underneath. So 700, 900. Oh shit, 1 extra 0. Those are the respective ones for those items.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta look up some of these.
Are
and
they
I recognize all
Waka,
of them.
Willa? Bracers of archery are a thing that you might want to look out for.
Okay.
I guess Waka not as much, but Willa.
Look at the armor next. I think was the other one.
So that was the armor. This is like the. This
Yeah.
is the Unicorn's Emporium.
Okay.
All right. So you go in, and you see there is this hard to tell, maybe a half elf, but this person beautiful silvered hair, and gold winged makeup put around their eyes to kind of accent them.
Okay.
Welcome to the Unicorn's Emporium, where I sell all manner of arcane wares, potions, items. I have a few things left in stock today. It's rather late in the bazaar, but they are here. She gestures you through some of her remaining stock. I have a... this potion is a potion of greater healing. That does 4d4 plus 4 when you drink it. She's like, I also have a potion of diminution. It gives you the reduce spell of enlarge reduce for 1d4 hours. And then those are the only 2 potions she has, so now it is 3 more magic items. The first is... Where is this? Yeah, that would be... the first is... She calls this is the Cloak of the Bats. And describes its bonuses. It makes you have advantage on stealth. And in an area of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edges of the cape and get a fly speed of 40 feet. However, if you ever fail to grip the cloak's edges while flying, or you are no longer in dim light, the fly speed vanishes. While wearing the cloak in an area of dim light or darkness, you can cast your action to polymorph yourself into a bat.
How much does that cost?
That is also 1,000 gold.
Real smash.
Magic items are very rare in this world.
It's true, it's true.
So potion, that one. Then there is, I think this one is, we're gonna call this one. Okay. The next one is 500 gold pieces. It is the Eyes of Minute Seeing. It's crystal lenses you put over your eyes. While wearing them, you can see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on investigation checks that rely on sight while studying an area in that range. And then final one. Don't know what that does, but we'll look it up. Okay. The next one is a curling ram's horn. It has 4 charges. If you use an action to blow it, 1 creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided that creature is within 600 feet of you. No one else hears the horn. It has 4 charges, and it regains 1d4 charges at dawn. That is the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Huh. How much is that?
That one is 350.
Oh. And the Eyes of Minute Seeing?
Minute, but it is, that one is 400.
Huh. And that's all she has?
That is all she has, yeah.
Okay.
Darval,
Yes.
you said you might be willing to contribute for a +1 shield?
Yeah.
Okay. How much would you be willing to contribute? To see if we...
Whatever you don't have.
What?
Whatever you don't have.
That would be 187.
I'll contribute 187 to you.
Okay. So in that case, I will take the +1 shield.
Alright. You get the +1 shield.
I'm gonna get the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Okay.
And then, if I sell my current shield back to her, how much would that be to give to Darval?
What's your... Is this a regular shield?
Yeah.
I think it's like 20 gold. No, it's not. It's 10 gold.
All right, 10 gold back to you, Carval.
Okay.
She kind of shrugs. She's like, I guess I couldn't. I guess could enchant this later, couldn't I? But all right. Well, thank you for your purchase.
All right, nice.
Wait, you're an enchantress, mate?
Hmm? No, I pay other people to enchant.
Huh. Where at?
That's for my clients and I to know, or just me.
True, mate. Gotcha.
I've got to protect the business. You understand? I'm sure.
Totally understand.
All right, I now have 20
Do you have
AC.
do you have a shop, or do you go around selling from place to place?
She kind of gestures. She's like a tent. She's like place to place. Place to place, isn't it?
Cool. Where are you heading to next?
That's a lot of questions.
I'm
Something else I
asking
can
these
do for
questions
you?
'cause for all I know, what if in the future I want to come and buy from you again? I'm asking these questions for future
I
reference.
travel the trade road a lot, so maybe I'll run into you again. But the Sword Coast is a big place.
What? All right. What's the trade route?
The trade road is just one of the if you like zoom out, the trade blah, blah, blah. The trade way, sorry, not the trade road. It's this one coming out like the northwest, and it like goes all the way up to Waterdeep.
Oh, so we might be able to see her again.
Potentially.
And sorry, one more question. How much was the horn again? 350?
Yes. Almost 350.
Okay.
All right. Well stocked and, you know, ready to press on, knowing that the dragon cultists have, you know, continued on to the larger cities. We can come back in next time, and I know you guys said you were going to do it before. We haven't done it yet, but you could also try to get some information out of this city, was the original plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll come back in. I'll put in the chat so don't forget. Scornable. All right. That's the case.
Hey, I have a
Yes?
question real quick.
Quick question before we
The,
go. Yeah.
Cloak of the Bat. How much bonus did it give for investigation?
Cloak of the Bat. I don't think it gave any
Or was that
investigation
something
bonus.
else?
That was the Eyes of
was-
Minute Seeing.
It gave you advantage, I thought.
Yeah, Eyes of Minute Seeing. Basically, if you examine something super close up, well, within a foot, you get advantage on investigation checks.
Gotcha. The Cloak of the Bat was stealth and flying.
And flying sometimes, and also sometimes being a bat. And the cloak was 1,000. The Eyes of Minute Seeing were 400.
Alright.
We kind of, with the Cloak of the Bat, though, would have infinite flying
Yeah.
because I can create dim light pretty
True.
easily.
Unless someone
And then
counters that with light spells.
also, next level, I will be able to fly around with my dim light.
That is wild.
So,
Here it is. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
alright.
I think that's everything from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
All right. In that case, we'll come back in searching for information next time.
Cool.
Okay.
Catch you
Okay,
guys
later.
next time, and thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back next week.
Yeah. See you guys then.
See
See you guys then.